that we have to solve the problems of the moral in this planet, to let the people all over the planet live together without the war, live together without the hungry. No, very few scientific thing in this way. The scientific, not every scientific, some of the scientific. But what are the scientific? For example, like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs invents a lot of technology for us, but Steve Jobs can invent up to what? 7, right? K7, right? And then what happened? The cancer taken him away. And even he's a billionaire, but he cannot solve the problem for himself. Mean he cannot run away from the cancer. But the teachings of Buddha, according to Mahasatipatthana Sutta, why the Buddha asks us, Kaye Kayanupassi Viharati, doesn't matter which activity, sitting, walking, sleeping, any activity, staying with your Kayanupassi. What means Kayanupassi? Mean expert to think about your own body. From Patvi, Apo, Tesho, Vayo, or this we call Sampachanya Bhava, mean the big you are part of the body. But Iriyapatha Bhava, you know Iriyapatha Bhava? Mean every activity in your body. Suppose you are coming to university. Just start to come from your bedroom up to the room of the study. Did you follow every step? You move your hand, or you open your eye, or you move your body from the bed, get to the sink, and washing your teeth, washing your face, or taking a bath, dressing yourself, going for arm, or maybe eat the food, morning breakfast, and coming to university, and then sitting in the room up to now. Every activity, did you practice? No. That means you are practicing every activity. Since you open your eye, oh, today is the Thursday. Today I'm going to learn again Buddhist meditation with Ajahn Dr. San. What he's going to say about today. Anyone thinks about this? I think probably not. Probably not. And when you come and sit in the bus, oh, today I'm a little bit hungry. I didn't take my breakfast yet. Today, what I'm going to learn? Maybe boring again and sitting and just listening to Dr. Sen talk and talk and talk and talk. Maybe what's going to happen? Oh, teachings of Buddha. What is the Satipatthana Sutta? I think very few to think about this. Only think that, oh, after that, now it's almost 10:05 already, 10:05 already. Dr. San tried to say that today we hand over to the student to talk. Maybe you think all this instead of thinking that, what is Anapanabhava? What's the meaning? Kayanupassi Viharati. What is that? I think very few of you will think about this. Maybe some of you will look at the mobile. What time? Now the lunch is coming soon. Now all this like this activity. But instead of things about Kayanupassi Viharati, in every Iriyapatha Bhava Whatever you move your hand, whatever you move back, what you are listening, what are you listening about the Kaya Nupasi Viharati? Do you think and rethinkings about the Kaya Nupasi Viharati? Is the Lord Buddha had mentioned that nothing permanent in our body. We should follow the teachings of Buddha and practicing, because the Buddha had mentioned that Kayavaya Dhamma Sankhara Pamadena Sampadetha. We may going to end our life very soon. What is the next life? If we don't get enlightened for today, what's the next day? If we be born again, what we going to be born? We going to be born as a human being again? But if it's as a human being, where we will be born? If we be born in another parts of the world, it's not a Buddhist country, what will we do? If we born as a father who's always have the cap in their head, and then they say that you must go and kill that one and go and kill this one because that one come and disturb our country, go and kill him. Then what will you do? Because you already been born in that situation. If you disappoint from these periods of teachings of Buddha, from the childhood up to the monkhood, up to the Buddhist man, and studying about the teachings of Buddha and get to know what is right and what is wrong, not so easy. Not so easy. This Kaya Nupasi Viharati, I think you will go through again by yourself. I will go a little bit and I will hand over to some of you if you are already for the talking. What is your idea about the benefit, the 7 benefits of the Satipatthana Sutta, and what is the Iriyapada Bhakpa, and what is the 4 Sampachanya, we call the big, the big activities in our body, what we have learned, and then anything else that you have gone through from the booklet about our Satipatthana Sutta, our Mahasatipatthana Sutta, can be sharing to everyone. If you are ready, I would like to invite any of you to come and talk about what is the idea of your learning, what you gain from the studying of Mahasatipatthana Sutta, and we can exchange together. If anyone ready? Anyone ready? Please come out. If not, I'm going again about the number 274.1. Sayathapi Bhikkhave Dukkho Bhamakaro Wa Bhamakara Karan Vethe Vasi Va Dikam Va Achanto Dikam Achamiti Pashanati Rasam Va Achanto Rasam Achamiti Pashanati Evam Me Va Ko Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Dikam Va Atsasanto Dikam Atsasamiti Pachanati Dikam Va Pasasanto Dikam Pasamiti Pachanati Rasam Va Atsasanto Rasam Atsasamiti Pachanati Rasam Va Pasasanto Rasam Pasasamiti Sabbhakaya Pati Sambeti means getting to know all the parts of your body. And then Asasisamiti Sikkati. What is Sikkati? Studying, right? Sabbhakaya Pati Sambetim Pasasisamiti means the breathing in and breathing out. it's not just only rising up and falling down, what we are learning from the teachers. You see, even from the breathing in short and long, we understand what is short and long. And up to the Sampakaya Patisamveti, means just studying. Sikati means studying whole part of the body. Sometimes you're breathing in a lot of Kamachatha. Sometimes you're breathing out a lot of Payapatha. Sometimes you're breathing out a lot of Tinamita. Sometimes you're breathing in and breathing out a lot of Uttaja, Kukuja. Sometimes you're breathing in and breathing out a lot of Vichikicha. This way, if you're studying about this, then you know what is the map. When you are practicing meditation, and you know exactly how to follow or how to getting to know the thing. Not just only breathing, rising up and falling down. But if you only rising up and falling down, what happened? Maybe Tinamita taken over. Sometimes breathing in and breathing out, sometimes Kamachanta taken over. Sometimes breathing in and breathing out, Vichikicha is taken over. Means, if you walk, suppose you have the aim of the Chiang Mai. You walk about 10 steps and you walk back 20 steps. And you walk ahead about 100 steps, but you walk back again 200 steps. How can you reach to Chiang Mai? No way. The same thing, if you're practicing as a blind faith, if you're practicing as no idea. Means if you're practicing according to some guiding of someone, but instead of studying the teachings of Buddha, what is the Buddha thought? What the Buddha teach us? We choose to study, and then we know exactly, okay, now we walk up to Ayutthaya. Okay, next step, we take a rest. Maybe a week in Ayutthaya, going for alms and meditating and visiting for alms for different village for 1 week, and after that we heading again to Nakhon Sawan, right? And if we reach to Nakhon Sawan, big city, then we stay longer, maybe 1 month. Nice forest and nice place and meditating, walking meditation, sitting meditation, lying down meditation, doesn't matter, any activity. But we still remember, our aim is Chiang Mai. Then we know exactly heading over there is Chiang Mai, not heading back to Malaysia. This is the studying of Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Now in our society right now, we walk forward ahead for 100 steps, then we walk back again 200 steps. We walk to 300 steps, then we walk back 500 steps. We do like this. Then what we are going to gain? The true teachings of Buddha. Very few more. Don't say to the other, I myself, I expect, how can I gain my supernatural power again? Because I already addicted to the supernatural power. Why? Because it's blissness, because it's happiness, because it's most wonderful. I want to get that. But I forget that the Buddha's teaching, I forget to study more about nothing permanent. The thing is come and the thing is gone. Nothing can be in control. For example, the body be born and now we are heading to where? We are heading to the dead. why we are sitting now? We're sitting waiting for the death. Why we are studying now? We are studying and waiting for the death. And what we are eating right now, why we are eating? We are eating because before we dead, before we're going to die, we have to eat. But very few times we think that we eat because we want this body going to survive and to practice what is the teachings of Buddha. We need to practice. But most of the people, I don't know the other, but for I myself, I have a lot of, stupid. I have a lot of stupidity. I just only myself, I gain the supernatural power. I gain the blissness of practicing of Buddhism. I gain what is the most wonderful teachings of Buddha. I expect that what I gain from my tourist business, what I gain from my working, I want the people want to get too. Then I share to them. But very few get the reflection. Because the people they didn't hungry. Only I myself hungry alone. But I thought that the people may be hungry as I am. Then I try every way. I've been trying and trying. Even I work in the community, for example, like a representative house. Because I thought that this is a Buddhist country. If the Buddhist country can give the very good idea to get the people to study or to issue some law to give more opportunity for the people to understand the teachings of Buddha, we will not going to suffer right now. If the people have the moral, the people never kill the other, the people never cheated the other, the people never get abuse sexual intercourse, the people never get too much drunk in the alcohol, the people never say a lie to the other. How will be the best societies in Thai society? As the world recognizes that the Thai society is compassion and hospitality, but now very few. Now the Thai people furious as the other parts of the world. If you drive the car, if you blow the horn in your car, you may get killed. If you cheat someone, and doesn't matter how higher you are ranked in the society, but everybody may have opportunity to get a gun, and someone will kill. Doesn't matter how higher you are, high rank, high position, rich. Even you are the most richest in Thailand, but many people in Thailand are poor. How can the rich stand? The rich might get robbing by the poor. If the government rich, but the people still poor, but they don't know how to make the money, they only show their hand, please give me help, please give me help, without working. The government may provide the money, provide the facility, provide anything, but never enough for everyone. If one without the patient, the first of the Kaya Kata Sati practicing. Why? Because they make themselves as a baby. You are my father, you are my leader, you are my prime minister. You must help me, you must help me. But they never think that, oh, what is my duty? My duty is a farmer. How can I produce the farm in my field? I'm a resident officer. How can I do this job without the corruption? because they never provoke, they never announce the moral. Because they think that the more people stay without knowledge, the more easy to cheat them. Mean if you are staying full, you know full? Full? Full, not like a, oh I'm so hungry, now I am full. That's different full. But this full means you are stupid. If the people run out of the wisdom, that means fool. They will manipulate, they will fool you. When they become the part of the government, they become the part of the leader, they will cheat from this project. Suppose this project is $1 billion. If they get 1% of the billion, how many? 100 million. They will be rich. And when they cheat, that's the second of the precept. Atinna Dana Veramani Sikkhabadam Samadhiyami. If anyone getting to know what is their corruption, they may kill. If they let one go with the truth to tell the public that I'm cheating that project, then they will kill the one who is getting to know about this. That means all the 5 precepts is repeating again and again in this society. If the society means the people all in this country still be full, no wisdom, no learning. This is very, come back to the circle of the births and rebirth. The problems and solving the problem, but solving like what I said. We walk heading to Chiang Mai, but we walk for 100 steps and we walk back for 200 steps. We walk to the 200 steps, we walk back about 400 steps. And how can we reach to Chiang Mai? Never be able to reach to Chiang Mai. Because the same thing, the community, the society must be in the moral. Without the moral, the society never developing better. The same thing, samadhi also have to depend on the moral. And vipassana or wisdom, it depends on the samadhi. Sila, samadhi and panya cannot go separate. They have to go together. But in this situation right now, not just only in Thailand, elsewhere in the world, how can we educate the people? Don't expect. I already been more than, when I was up to 40 years old, I've been like, oh, the teachings of Buddha is wonderful. I must give opportunity to the other. But now I realize by myself that even we try, but they run away. Even we have been trying to give them, but they run away. But then I realized that the Buddha said, Atta hi atano nado, koinado parosiya. Means you have to depend on yourself. The same, I'm lecturing right now. I can give you only my experience. But you will take or not, the same to the Buddha. The Lord Buddha himself have given us the best teachings of not just on the universe, billions of the universe, but how many people? Interesting. You are very good. Our teachings of Buddha and the Buddhist religion is a world leading in the world. But what is Buddha taught? I don't know. Why do we need practicing Buddhism? I don't know. Why do we have to study about Buddhist meditation? I don't know. Meaning, the same like the Lord Buddha have given the preaching to some group of the Buddhists those days. Not just only this day, no. He have given the best teaching, but some of them just take out the small plants and look. Instead of following the teachings of Buddha, and some of them just look in the sky. Oh, that sky. Oh, that sky is very bright. But they never think that, what stupid am I right now? No, don't expect that. And I heard a very, very impressive one word of the one venerable monk, that don't expect that you will meet to the teaching of Buddha again. Not easy. And how did you know that previous life, where were you born? Maybe you born some is very good, but it's a good family. For example, the millionaire. But most of the millionaire, they get money, right? Yeah. And when they get money, they get a lot of girls. They get a lot of luxury things. Probably we done a lot of bad things in that lifetime. But so lucky that we may be immoral, because no chance. Then we been born as a human being. Maybe previous life, hundreds previous life, give us and inspiring us to be born in the Buddhist country right now. But nothing can be sure. Nothing can be sure in the next life. Where will we be born? And if we be born somewhere, they always cleaning, heading us and manipulate our head every day, like the God is great, the God is that, the God is this. And if we don't have opportunity to practice about Buddhism again, we still stuck more and more in the circle of the suffering. Mean we still be in jail again and again. Okay. Anapanasati, I hope that you can go through again by yourself. Anapanabappa. And next, we'll go to Iriyapata Bappa. Anyone wanted to talk? Anyone wanted to talk? And we have about 30 minutes more. If not, then I'm going again on the number 275.
75. Yeah. Puna. You can go.
Okay. Puna Jabaram Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Kachanto va Kachamiti Pachanati Tito va Tito Tomhiti Pachanati Nisinno va Nisinno Hiti Pachanati Sayano va Sayano Hiti Pachanati. Okay, one sentence first. Japaramva mean the same like I say, if we have the aim to go to Chiang Mai, but exactly our aim is Chiang Mai or Nibbana. Our aim, the best aim is Nibbana. Puna Japaram Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Kachanto mean anyway we going to go. Go with what? Kachamiti Pachanati mean we must aware. Don't do like I say, going to Chiang Mai, walking ahead for 100 steps and walk back 200 steps. Go ahead to Chiang Mai 200 steps and walk back about 400 steps. If in that mean we are going with the Sampajanya, the last one of the Sampajanya, the first Sataka Sampajanya, thinks about the benefit of going. Sabkojara Sampajanya, we are going this way, what will we gain? What is the benefit we going to gain? For example, you are coming to MCU, right?
Yeah.
What is your Kojara Sampajanya? You are expecting, I will gain knowledge. Why do I gain the knowledge? In the case, if you disrobe, you get a certificate of bachelor degrees in work and support your hungry.
Yeah.
But if you not disrobe, then
Going to be
a monk. Or mean you still a monk. You still be a monk, not a lay. Then, if you still be a monk, the first expectation is going abroad. Why? Why do you go abroad? Share your experience. Because why do you need to share your experience? The local people, they need no more studying. But the people who born in another country, they wanted to learn. That you want to go. Because they listen, what is the teachings of Buddha. But the local people, they don't want to listen. Why do we stay here? Because you never listen. Not complain. Not complain. But a little bit. Not complain, but a little bit. You are like what we call tapi in English. You know tapi? Yeah, the one who's digging the rice and the soup. Big spoon, okay? Okay. If you don't stay in a Buddhist country as a big spoon, why the spoon? The spoon is staying in a rice pot. The big spoon stay in the soup pot. Do the big spoon taste the food? No. Because the big spoon do nothing. The big spoon only move when we are going to move. The same thing, our body, whole body. The body wanted to taste the